Hi guys out there in YouTube land. My name is Kim. I'm a Poshmark and eBay reseller full-time. I've been doing it about a year, and today I have a Goodwill haul for you at the bins or outlets. And I'm very excited to show you what I got because I really like what I got this time. Really like what I got this time. Plus, I have a couple stories behind some of the items that I picked up and the fights I had to have. No, I'm just kidding. No fights. Anyway, I'm excited to show you what I got. My bins here in California is $1.99 per pound for clothing, and for hard goods it's $1.59 per pound. I spent approximately $56 on all the stuff I'm going to show you, which usually, most of the time when I do it, it ends up being about $1 per item. Of course, some way more than other items, especially jeans, which I try to stay away from, but I have a habit of picking them up because I know them, and they're, of course, not selling well for the summer, so I don't advise to do that. Anyway, let's just hop in, and I'll tell you stories along the way, if I have any. I'm going to start from what I see first in this gigantuous pile that I've made that is not organized at all yet. So the first thing I saw, this is a brand that I heard someone talking about on YouTube recently that is, I guess, I'm not sure if they're in business anymore. I should have checked. It's called Newport News. And I heard they resell really well. It used to be, I guess, not necessarily online, but a catalog, I guess. Let me show you the tag. This definitely looks like a vintage tag. It's new, old stock, new tags, and it's a size 8. And these are 100% leather, white leather pants. I just think of somebody maybe in, I don't know, Italy, Capri, wearing something like this. I don't know about here in the United States. Well, definitely not California right now where it's hot. But maybe, I don't even know where you wear this, but I just thought they were cool. They were new with tags, white leather pants. I do see that they sell online, new, about 40, 50 bucks. So we'll put those up there on eBay, probably Poshmark. I usually cross-list my items to both stores, but I don't know how well they'll do on Poshmark. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Next item up I see, and I have a really good item. I keep wondering, should I go ahead and grab it now? But no, I think I'll wait a little longer and tell you there's a huge story behind it. It's my favorite find, I think, this year, besides the Hermes scarf I found one time. Okay, these are funny. Let me take one out. I found 2 bags full of this. Actually, I can't lie. I tried one on, and it actually fits me. These are supposed to be men's. And yes, you know, obviously from the front, it is men's, the little pouch in the front. These are spaceship, space-related underwear. They're brand new in the bag. They were sealed up. There's probably, I have 2 bags of them. There's probably about 20 or 30 total in both bags. I haven't counted. They're called Me Undies. Oh my God, and they're so soft. It feels like Lululemon material fabric, if you're familiar with that. And I was reading online that they actually, like, it's a really good cause that they contribute to. What's the word I'm looking for? But anyway, a really good cause that they support or make them for. I got to read more on them, but really cool. But so soft, even without the cause, because I didn't know about, well, I didn't know about it when I bought it. But anyway, I actually love the way they fit me too. So I'll probably keep some. And I see that they sell online, depending on the pattern, from $10 to $20 for one pair, depending upon the pattern. And I think this is a really good pattern. So got a bundle of those. Look, I got 2 huge bags of it. Nobody else was grabbing them, probably because they look like underwear. But underwear actually sells really well on eBay. So, side note. So, 2 full bags of them, brand new. I will be keeping some. I asked my son, did he want some? He looked at me like I was crazy. But anyway, I like them. Next up on the top here. God, this is a big pile. I got a lot. I'd swerve you over, but I'd probably drop the phone swerving you. Next up, we have a new with tags. See if it says what season. It doesn't. Just says size large. Old Navy. And it is a sleeveless, strapless, cute, like, midi dress. It's pretty long. I just love the pattern. I love the color. Feels like cotton, size large, as I said before. Old Navy, new with tags, dress. And I just think that's really pretty. And this one's really soft too. Yes, I could actually fit it if no one bought it. So, but hopefully someone will buy it because it's really cute. Next up, I have on here, let's see what this is. Bordeaux size large. I think I've seen this at Nordstrom Rack. I'm not sure. TJ Maxx. I know it's a decent brand. I got it not because it's pretty much a black t-shirt, but it's really long and soft too as well. I just noticed that. It has this, look at this, guys, like this accordion sheer hem. Asymmetric, longer in the back, short in the front. It's really cool. It's just cool. I love this. I really love this. I got a lot of things that I actually love and could wear, so I don't know. Oh, my face is dewy. Have you guys noticed my face is dewy? I just put on some of the Flower Beauty foundation, which I really seem to like. I saw YouTubers saying how good and dewy it is, and my skin's not so dewy or refreshing, so I put that on. Next, oh, another new with tags. This shows $104. It's Mason Scott. Let me show you that. Mason Scott. Now, a lot of people are passing over because I guess they couldn't, first of all, see the new with tags. I think this is a UK brand. It says, "You look lovely today." And I'm sure you guys do. You guys look lovely today. And it's just like a short sleeve sweatshirt material, and it says on the front, let's see, let me know if you guys are familiar with it. I haven't looked any of this up. Kyoto, I don't know, Williamsburg, St. Tropez. But the cool thing about this shirt, it's like a coral color, and the back, it has this button detail. The buttons don't actually work, but let me move the tag out the way. Buttons going all the way on the back of the sweatshirt. It's got their little logo plaque there. So I don't know what I could at least actually sell it for, but I did sell this brand before at a cardigan, and it did pretty well. I can't remember what I sold it for, but I do remember it being a high-end brand. I'm lucking out on this pile. I seem to be pulling out all the new with tags. Now this has got to be a vintage Diane von Furstenberg tag, again size large. It's funny because this one, oh yeah, this is old. I went to this store when I was a kid. This store is no longer in action. The Broadway, so it's vintage Diane von Furstenberg. I think the Broadway went away in the 80s or 90s. It's gone. It's been gone a while. Because it's funny because this shirt shows it was $34 back then. And it is simple. It's just kind of like a knit, open knit, long sleeve, lightweight, like a navy blue shirt. But I like Diane von Furstenberg. It's not a wrap dress. Although, wait, I do have a wrap dress from her in here. It's kids, but I do have one coming up, which I'll show you. Here's a brand I wasn't familiar with, and I've talked about Silk in my videos quite a few times. Silk doesn't really resell fast or well for me, but it feels good, and it is a good material. This one I looked up, Peter Jensen. It looks like it's again, I think it was a UK brand. It's a silk short sleeve dress, lightweight. It's not a little longer than a mini dress. Simple, but the cool thing about it, and I know you guys probably can't see it, it looks like they're like little cities, this pattern. It just was cool, caught my eye. It looks like this brand sells fairly well, resell. So I got that. I thought it was really cool for the summer. I'm just loving my dewiness. I'm gonna wear this one again. Doesn't cover my acne so much, but it's dewy. Next up, Flower Beauty. Like I'm sponsored. She's not giving me any money for that. Anyway, next up we have Jill Sanders. I've never found this brand before, but I had heard it was a high-end brand. Because of the sizing, it's a size 40. Again, I'm pretty sure it's a UK brand. I did look this one up real quick just to make sure my memory was right that I thought this was a high-end brand. They do look like they sell really well. It's just a dark blue trouser pants with a cuff hem. I mean, like, excellent condition. The waist looks fairly small, so, ooh, it looks like a 25. I'll have to look that up, what the size translation for Jill Sanders is. But I got those because I did see those were reselling well on eBay. Sometimes I'll look at both platforms to see how it's selling. If I don't know, sometimes I don't. Next up we have, this was just cute. I probably paid a quarter for this, if that. I loved Hello Kitty as a kid. It's new with tags. Bagoo. It looks like it's something, a merch tote. So something they sold in ModCloth. Love ModCloth. ModCloth for Hello Kitty. I don't know who's going to buy this. If anybody wants this. New with tags. But I got it because I love Hello Kitty. And if nothing else, I'll use the tote. Even though I have way too many totes. There's one thing I've learned about the bins. When you shop at the bins, there's so many cute totes that people have, gotten rid of that I end up grabbing a tote to carry some stuff in. And I've actually sold some totes that I just walked around the bins in for $100. Like, I just sold one recently on eBay. What was the brand? Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Ooh boy. Oh, okay, I forgot. Anyway, it sold for, I think it was $70. It was just a canvas tote bag that had some leather on it, but I ended up taking it with me because my stuff was in it, so I bought that, which was really, again, probably 50 cents to buy, and I sold it for $70, and it ended up, I didn't even know what it was. When I got home, I just looked up the brand. It ended up being some expensive brand. Anyway, next up, speaking of an expensive brand, I love this butter leather. This is an Anthropologie brand, which I was not familiar with. It looks like it's missing, there must have been like a leather strap around that probably kind of closed it up a little, but look at this butter. And these little details, it's Anthropologie. I look inside to remember the name from Anthropologie. I looked these up. These were selling for pretty high. Let me open it up and see what the brand was. I wasn't familiar with the brand within Anthropologie, but it definitely was Anthropologie. And I remember someone picking it up and looking at it, and she couldn't read the tag. So I took out, so she threw it back because she couldn't see what the tag was, and I couldn't either. So I, expanded my camera onto it so I could magnify it and see it. And looks like I'm gonna need to do that. But since we're talking on the phone, Schuler. Well, I can't read the rest. Schuler and something, but you can barely see unless you blow it up. But it's an Anthropologie brand. Those were reselling for, I don't know, 60 and up, as I recall, 60, 80, 90, something like that. And I thought that was cool, and it just felt great. So I picked that up. Next up, I noticed this pattern right away because I've sold one of these items at the beginning of my reselling experience. But anyway, I was familiar with it. Emilio Pucci, 100% silk. It's a scarf. Don't pass up the scarves. If they're a good brand or a good pattern, I've sold many scarves for a good amount. I think the most, obviously the most, well, you wouldn't know. I sold a Hermes scarf for a couple $100 that I actually used in the bins because I didn't know it was Hermes. I'm not going to lie. It's probably gross, but I put it over my face because of the dust, because I forgot my dust mask. And at the end of the day when I was getting ready to leave to pay, I looked at it, I opened it up, the scarf that was on my face for several hours, and I said, oh, it's such a pretty pattern. And then I was just holding it up and I saw the Hermes name, and I was like, are we serious here? And sure enough, I bought it, and it was really Hermes, and I sold it for a couple $100. I actually held on to it for a month or so because it was so pretty before I sold it, but it sold pretty fast. Anyway, getting back to this, I get sidetracked all the time. I hope you don't mind my stories. Emilio Pucci, 100% silk. Let me show you again the tag. And I didn't even look up to see how much this sells for. It's so pretty. It's one of those things that this is a high-end brand that I'm pretty sure it will sell. I don't know for how much. I haven't looked up the comps. A lot of the scarves I sell for about $20, but this probably cost me a nickel, so you know, during it actually, a lot of the light things that I've sold, well, depending on what it is, sells for a lot more than like a heavy jacket, or a lot of the items I'm shocked at that I'll sell. I sold an 8-track tape the other day on eBay. Can't remember what, 15, 20 bucks. Probably spent a quarter because it was a hard good. So look out for that. So I don't know what it'll sell for, but love the pattern. I'm sure it'll sell. All right, next up is another scarf I see. This one looks like a Louis Vuitton or a expensive high-end brand. It is a Italian brand. The tag that says what the fabric is missing. But this one is called, I hadn't looked this up either because I just loved it. Trauma Milano. Milano's typically Italy. I got to do more research on it. But again, just pretty scarf. Got that. Move on. All right. There's a person that I hang out with at the Benz. I met at the Benz several months ago. And we just love hanging out there together. We just have a great time and laugh all the time. She is more of a vintage antique buyer. And she remakes things. And she sells them for a high dollar. And she does it as a side thing. And she has fun with it. And I've learned a lot from her. But she leaves me things a lot when I'm there. Now, I looked up this brand. It's a vintage brand. It sells well. It's a throw. So it's like velvet on one side, like a satiny finish on the other side. This was Hartwell House luxury. It's a luxury brand. I can't read the tag right now in terms of the content. It's a little light, so I'll have to magnify it later. So if you've heard of this, let me know. But it is a beautiful disc with the tassels on each end throw. Now, Poshmark now sells a lot of home goods you can sell on there now. Throws I know you could sell on there, but I'll also put it on eBay and possibly Mercari as well. But I'm not sure what I'm going to price that at yet. But I got it. Well, my friend gave it to me. Thank you so much, Pam, if you ever watch my videos. She finds the prettiest stuff, and she doesn't keep it all, as I was saying, as I got sidetracked. And sometimes she'll say, would you like this? And most of the time I say yes, because she has the best taste I've ever seen, especially in antiques and vintage. Next up, this lady passed me this, and she was like, you want it? I didn't know her, but I was like, okay, let me look. And it's just Wild Fable from Target. It's a size large. I'm really good with the size large this trip. Spaghetti straps. I was like, that's pretty. I'll try that on when I get home. It's a jumpsuit, and it has some smocking in the back, which is good, especially if you have a large upper like me. So it gives you a little extra goods. It did fit me, but I probably still am going to resell it because I'm not really a red, even though I have some red on today on this kimono that I got from the Benz a while ago. But I'm not really a red wearer, so color wearer. So next up is this Jill, and it's 100% wool, so really not the season. It's a scarf, but I love this pattern. It doesn't show as well on my camera, but it has this beautiful, intricate beading work and almost like a sequence. It's just beautiful. It doesn't have it all the way down, but it's like a pink and orange, and it has the detail on each end. I just loved it. Jill sells okay for me, depending upon the item. So, but I picked that up. Well, let's see. Okay, I have about 15 more minutes. I probably will take it all because I'm a little over halfway done. But I saw this because it's a tea towel and I love the pattern. A lot of times I looked this up later, and this is what was it? A Australian brand? Yeah, an Australian brand. It's a designer, an art designer. He does all kind of cool art. And this happens to be on a tea towel. It has all his information in the back. I haven't had time to read. But I do show they sell tea towels of his brand on eBay, and they do fairly well. I can't remember how much, but definitely it was like over the $20 mark. This is new with tags, and it's again one of those items that is just so spectacular in its art. If it does not sell, I would definitely put this in my kitchen. This is beautiful, just beautiful. Like I could also put it in a frame because I love it that much. So if it doesn't sell, okay, I'm not going to wait any longer because I'm to it anyway. I have a big story behind this sweater that I'm going to show you. First, I'm going to hold it up. Let me hold it up on the side that doesn't show the tag. It's actually inside out, even though the other side looks the same. If anybody recognizes this without even looking at the tag. Now, it's funny, quick story. I had heard of the term Bill Cosby sweaters for years. And I knew there was a Bill Cosby particular brand that people really looked out for that sell really well. Now, when I saw this sweater in the bins, so as I've told you so far, it's considered a Bill Cosby sweater. Still haven't looked into, and if you know you can comment down below, because I haven't researched any of this really in detail yet, if it is something that this brand is what he wore actually on the show. So I'm going to tell you the brand, but it is so detailed. And when I showed my kids, they were like, I could see the quality. It's extra size, extra large, great size. The colors, I can't believe how vibrant they are considering this is vintage. It's called, and even the tag is colorful. It's really cool. Coogi, I might be pronouncing that wrong, Coogi. Well, let me tell you a quick little story about this sweater. As most resellers know that go to the Goodwill outlet bins, there's a lot of people that are there that resell just vintage or antique, and they're there like every day for hours and hours just to find the gold in a vintage shirt or sweater or something like that. Well, there's this one particular gentleman, young guy, who's always there when I go, and I know he's there all the time. And we have said hi to each other months ago. Just say hi, because we were kind of standing next to each other. And when I found this item, was this yesterday? Day before yesterday? Whatever, it's skipping my mind now. Right after I found it, I forgot I was holding it in my hand, and a couple minutes later, he says to me, hey, how are you doing? I was like, hey, how are you doing? And then it's like, that's strange. He hasn't said anything to me in months. This is really weird. But I didn't, whatever. I started to walk off to go back to my basket, and he stops me and he says, hey, are you reselling that? And I said, yes, I plan to. And he says, that's really nice sweater. I was like, yeah, it's considered a Bill Cosby sweater. And I knew he knew. And he said, yeah, well, how much would you sell it for? He wanted me to sell it to him. And I was like, I need to go check the comps on this. So this particular one, if you look Coogi sweaters up, they range 100 and up, resell. But this particular print, so while it could sell for $200, $250, we'll see. But they sell well, and he knew I had found a little taste of gold. I was so excited I found it. Of course, I didn't give it to him because he wasn't going to pay me what he could resell it for, so it wouldn't help me. But anyway, I knew there was a reason he said hello, and it wasn't because I was batting my eyes or had a great outfit on. That was for sure. Okay, next up I found, I've wanted one of these forever, and I found it at the bins. Now, needless to say, it's a little tattered. The beading has come off. I'm pretty sure she makes these. Has a cute little, it's not as detailed as a lot of her purses are. But needless to say, it is still made by her, which I'm going to tell you who it's by. And I've wanted one of these purses. I'm going to resell it because it's a little tattered. It's Mary Frances. Let me see if I can show you that. Ooh. Mary Frances. And she is the coolest designer. Oh my goodness, of purses and other things. I can't see what the other tag says. But it's a vintage, I'm not sure how old this piece is that she's made. It's not one of her most intricate bags, that's for sure. It's like a Victorian. Look, beads are falling off as I talk, so I better just move it to the side slowly before I lose any more beads. But, ooh, a whole bunch of little black beads came off. Anyway, that being said, if you look her up, Mary Frances, she makes the most intricate, not necessarily the type of bag you're going to fill with stuff up or easy to carry necessarily, but the most intricate, beautiful bags, even if that's not your style, it's just, they're works of art. So I was happy to find that piece at the bins. Next up, I see something from, I didn't know it was from Anthropologie until I looked it up. The brand is Eva Franco. Let me show you the brand first. I don't know if, how long ago this brand sold at Anthropologie, if this sold at Anthropologie recently, if that person's still there, that designer for Anthropologie. But look at this embroidery. Stop me. If you don't think that's beautiful, I don't know. But it's like a mesh. It's just beautiful. It's a short sleeve, just embroidered mesh design. Just beautiful. Let's keep it moving so I don't run out of time. Okay, this is a fun piece I found. Now, a lot of people probably wouldn't pick it up because it's not the typical design of Harley Davidson. It does have the logo on the sleeve. I was a little unsure. You could probably see that metallic. And you know, if you're watching any of my videos, anything that sparkles, I'm like, I want it, I want it. Harley Davidson logo, long sleeve sweater, definitely not the season. But if you're on a motorcycle and you want to sparkle and support your local Harley Davidson mate on the motorcycle, this would be a good sweater to wear. I do show that this style, or similar styles, have sold fairly well on eBay. So I got that. Love that. Next up, I found another new with tags. I got a lot of good new with tags. This one is Level 99, another brand that sold at Anthropologie. I don't know if it still does. It's a small size, extra small. It does have the tag on it. It shows that it was selling for $40. I don't know if this was at the store or wholesale. I'm not sure. But it's a mixed media or two-tone. I'm not sure this material. I'm not going to look it up right now because it's running out of time on my on my phone. But it's a long black dress which has an exposed zipper in the back all the way down. And then the little split. Beautiful, new with tags. Have to look that up. I have sold a Level 99 before. It does fairly well. Oh my God, I did really good. See, I told you guys I got another new with tags. It's a White House Black Market, size 2. And these are just a cool black trouser. And they have some detail at the end. So, on the hem, it's a little gunmetal and side slit. So, just black trousers, but new with tags. Beautiful. Love those for work. Next up, okay, this one's wrinkled, but I've sold this dress a couple times. It's Brandy Melville. I forgot the name that they call this one. It has a name. Tag's kind of falling off. One size, as we know, for Brandy. And you can wear it as a mini dress or as a tunic, ruffled hem, that in the back. Got that. Next up needs a little cleaning, a little leather cleaning. Marc Jacobs. I love the gold detail. And it just snaps open. But it does need to be cleaned up. So I have some leather cleaner. It's in excellent condition otherwise. It just needs to be cleaned. So it's two-tone on that. Don't want to run out of time. So if you see me, yes, I did get an extreme haircut. My son said, what did you do? Well, I went to Supercuts. That should say it all. Anyway, I'm used to really long hair. I don't want long hair for the summer, so I'm cutting it. I actually think I'm going to cut it a little shorter. Anyway, that's another video. Next up, another excellent condition piece. This is Cheap Monkey overalls. Almost a dark wash. They try to sell $8.49 at Goodwill. Size extra small. It has a lot of stretch. I saw these selling on Poshmark for $50, $60 and up. You know, the prices ranged a lot. It's skinny pants. Love those. I mean, just great condition. Next up, got a Madewell. I love this color. I'm partial to this color. This is the Texture and Thread Madewell line. Size extra small. And it's like a mustard orange. It's showing up more orange, but it is more of a mustard with tie detail in the front. Long sleeves. More of a fall, but you can wear it at night. V-neck. Love that. Next up, I didn't even look up this brand yet. It just has the tag on there with the fabric. The other tag is missing, so I'll have to look up the RN number. This was really this is so beautiful. This velvet mustard color gold bodysuit, V-neck. I have to look that up in terms of, again, the brand. I'm not sure about that, but I just love it. It was sized, I think, extra large. Love that. Next up, I see, ooh, another mustard. I'm into mustard. It's sad because I think most people, well, not all resellers, pick up what they they would wear maybe, or they would like to wear, even if it's not their size. This is another Anthropologie brand, 11s. I've heard of this brand. It is a size 0. It's a blazer. Beautiful pattern. It's a little heavy, but just excellent condition. Beautifully lined with polka dots, big buttons, cute detail on the sleeve. Love that. My pile is going to fall over. Let me let it just fall. Okay, next up, I don't know why I got this. I probably got this just for me. I just love the pattern. It just is Sonia, what's her name at Target? Kashuk. It's a makeup bag. I have sold something similar to this on eBay for I think like 15-20 bucks. So if not, I'm going to keep it because I just love the pattern. As you see, I get stuck with patterns. Oh, I thought this would resell for well. This is a Tory Burch gold sunglass or eyeglass case. I looked online. They sell like 10 bucks. It was really sad. I was surprised about that. This I got for myself. It's new with tags, leather. It's just a little coin purse. I'm going to put it on my keychain. I'm at my keys. And it has a little keychain. That's just mine. Next up, you see? Tote bag. I was carrying my stuff in this for part of the time. It's been, why did I forget? Vineyard Vines. Sorry, I'm talking too fast. Vineyard Vines, which I know the brand. I'm having a hard moment. It's a canvas tote. Really good condition, too. And I do see those sell online. I can't remember much, $20, $30. Okay, next thing up I got because, I just love animal print scarves. It's huge, didn't have the brand. I'm going to use it somewhere in the house or wear it around my neck. Got about 4 minutes, so I'm going to go a little quicker. This one, new with tags, Arrow Bill, Nike tennis hat. Oh, these are cool. Birkenstocks, like a burgundy color, size 7, my size, and they're good condition. If they don't work out for online, I'll get it. Next up, Spanx. I'm not sure what kind of Spanx bra this is. Nice thick straps. What size is this? 42 double D. Great size. Shoot, I could wear that. Spanx sells well, of course. I got a JanSport, what do you call it around your waist? Fanny pack. And another tote that was carrying some more stuff in. I love the pattern on. That'll probably keep for summer or sell. Next up, we have a horsey belt. It's just the part that goes around the belt. It says made in Mexico. I thought that was beautiful, so I got that. Vera Bradley, love her. These are just stick-ons. You stick them around wherever and write notes on them. What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, I got this for me. Isn't this cool? It says, working mom, single mom, hipster mom, sexy mom, know-it-all mom, stressed out mom, yoga mom, which I'm not, stay-at-home mom, hot mess mom, fed up mom. This is from the movie. My size, extra large, so I'll probably be keeping that. This is Current Elliott. Great brand, frayed Timbs, excellent condition. Oh, this was a cool find too. Oh, I got like 2 minutes, so I'm gonna start talking real fast in a second. And if it cuts me off before I go, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and comment below. And if you like this kind of content, as they all say, I'm gonna do more of it. This one is Coach and St. James collaboration. Striped tank dress. Oh my God, so beautiful. Yes, this is definitely gonna cut me off while I'm going. Side splits, love that. I only have a couple more. Maybe I can get it. Frame denim. Stressed out, blown out, destroyed. Love those. Let's see what we got here. We got a Porsche. I saw that this Porsche brand, not just because it said Porsche, but Porsche brand, sells well if you like Porsche cars. I got an ASOS size 12. I remember this is my size. Denim, long sleeve, chambray dress. Oh, thanks for watching, you guys. I'm almost done. 2 more. Can I make it? Can I make it, guys? This, I think, I know it was a good brand. This is a beautiful dress. Sleeveless. Waif. W-A-I-F. YF. Beautiful dress. I did so well. I'm just proud of myself. Oh, the Diane von Furstenberg wrap dress. I got to show that before it cuts me off. Yellow and white. And I got 2 more items. Free People. Some more frayed hem shorts. Distressed always does well. And some more Joie, J-O-I-E shorts. Can't beat that. Those sell well. Oh my God, Tory Burch, purse, leather, Tory Burch, you guys. And that would be it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe, like. My name is Kim. Shipping Joy is my closet name and eBay store name. Bye, guys. See you later. Peace out. Oh my God, I have 2 more seconds. I can't even believe it. I didn't show you this because I didn't think we had time, but this is just something I'm putting on a pillow for myself. So that was everything. That was a lot of things for $56, don't you think? Tell me what you think down below. Have a great day, guys, and a great week.